I'm Zena, Warthog Princess, and welcome to this Vera Agenda Planner review. I'll start with the beautiful Sycamore Leather Planner. This came with an agenda inside of it. Unfortunately, I don't like the way it's designed because I'm used to them opening this way. This one opens the opposite way. It works just fine, but also this is the front, and on the back is where the beautiful gold colored Vera Bradley logo is. I find that somewhat strange that it would be on the back versus the front. I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't for the life of me know what it was. So not because of this, but more because of the way the zipper, I opened it up, and since it's a 3-ring binder type thing, you can actually open it. I took all the pages out and flipped them. So now it opens the way I want it to, which is great, and the pages are now upright this way. It did come with this beautiful Vera agenda inside of it. It's an 18-month calendar, so it starts with July through the following year's December. All the tabs are beautifully colored in Vera patterns between them. I tend to just be the monthly view kind of person, but they do have the broader weekly view that you can put more details in. Since I don't use these for calendar planning, they're then available for notes or other to-do lists and whatnot for me. Anyway, so you go to the very back, and the tabs at the back, they have some extra sections like info and notes and anniversaries. Comes with a little pocket page and some planner stickers that you can use if you so desire. Then I added a couple other things in the back. So, great agenda, beautiful planner thing, but this is not a disposable item, right? It's leather. It's not just a 1 year, year and a half, and then get rid of it. So the problem is Vera did not come out with replacement agendas. So what I did was I took that out because that year was over, that time period, and set that aside. And I bought a new agenda, the same size, that would fit inside of here. It came with the spiral binding, and I just took the metal spiral off and I poked holes, so I had my 3-ring holes, and cover and all actually fit inside of the 3-ring binder part in here, which was great because then I used it for another year and a half or so. And again, after a while, when I started shoving other stuff into the planner, I took the covers off and just left it with the agenda. But they are beautiful covers inside and out, so I kept them just to store it later. So this is the agenda again. This one has all those extra tabs, holidays and 3-year planning, dates to celebrate, addresses, important info, and notes. And then behind that you have your 18 months, or in this case, 12 months worth of calendars. And each of the pages, again, is beautifully decorated. Slightly different style, the way they did it, but gorgeous in between. So that's that. I'll show you a couple more, and then it repeats, just like the other one did. So when 2018 was over, then I was, again, had to decide what to do to continue to use my beautiful planner carrier cover thing. So I bought a new agenda. Now, I mistakenly bought the smaller one, so it's slightly smaller, but actually it works great. So these have the little elastic to keep them closed if you want. I usually just leave it open unless I'm taking this off somewhere. But I have notes and I stick things everywhere. This does have that same pocket, so quick action items there. I put a little extra pad of paper for things. And again, beautiful, beautiful patterns in between. It has the same functional tabs up front. And then you get back to the calendar part. And it is from August of 18 to December of 19. So nice multi-month, multi-year cover there. So I definitely thought about doing the same thing I had done before and taking the spiral off and punching holes. But one, that was a really tedious process. 2, the calendar was a little smaller in here, so I elected just to leave it like this because sometimes you just take that and leave the cover behind. That being said, the agendas do come with a little bookmark thing that you just can slide out and move to the next month. This one came from the previous one, that's why it's a little bigger, but actually that's perfect because you put it right in there and it sticks out the top, which makes it really, really easy. Let me turn this over. Really, really easy to find your page. And it just pops right back in between the spirals. There we go. And as you can see, it's a great little bookmark. You just grab it and open right to that page. So the good thing also is that because this is a smaller agenda, that bigger bookmark fits well within the confines of the cover, so you still can close it up, zip it, don't catch it on the elastic there, and then close it. Also, this one in its own size did come with a bookmark as well, but it's the height of the book. So same thing, you can move it. What I found is useful if you don't want to have that flush edge. You can just raise it up 1 or 2 or however many spires, and now it too can stick out the top. So you can customize the height, so now you have 2 different heights in this case, or if you had old agendas, you can pull those and use them in the future. So I find that very useful. I definitely like the bookmarks and very useful agenda. The other thing this planner has is it does have a loop here on the side. Let me set that down. A loop here on the side for pen or pencil. I have just a Vera pencil. This one's LA Flowers from the outlet side, and it fits perfectly right into that slot. Pens also fit here, but nothing big or bulky, and the regular Vera pen's not so good because when you close it, it's so close to the zipper that becomes an obstacle, especially if you have the regular agenda. But again, good news about this one being slightly smaller, gives just a little extra buffer of space there, and it's perfect. If I want other pens, like a colored pen in here, I can just drop it on the top, just realizing that it's in there. So when I open it, it doesn't just fall out. So that's how I use that. Then Vera came out with, sorry, I don't know the name. It's like the planner pouch pack. Yeah, you'll have to look it up. But this one is in the Dream Tapestry, and in case you can't see the pattern there, you can see it a little bit better with white behind it. And the other one is in the Butterfly Flutter. And these little plastic things have 3-ring binder holes. You can put it in a regular binder. These go really nicely in the Vera Bradley binders that come even with their own dividers, but now you have a little pencil pack built in. So I put those in the matching binders of those sets shown in the stationery video. This came in the clear pack, each had their own little 4-piece sticker tabs that you can use in your planner or agenda. I haven't used them yet, but I keep them in there just in case there's something I want to mark. And there it is. You can also cut them in half because they're stickers, so you can cut them in half or thirds and use them as smaller markers, and that way you get more use out of them. Each of them came with their own gel pen that matches the pattern, so that's nice. And these are lovely pens. They write really smoothly. And because these are skinny pens, they do fit nicely in that pencil spot where I have my pencil. So those are great. The other thing that these 2 kits came with is, and I touched on it during the stationery review, but it has these little magnet bookmark, I don't even know what they're called, but these little 2-sided magnets. They're pretty on one side. This is from the Dream Tapestry one, but they just clip onto the pages and hold your page. Since I do the month view, it's a perfect marker for current month, next month. And then I have 2 of them because I have 2 sets. So that's this one. And then I have a big trip planned later in the year, so I use that marker for that. Although I think I took it out for the other video, so I have to go find where I put that. But it's a butterfly, same idea as this one. So that is pretty much the review. My recommendation is to come out with actual agendas that are designed for this. So that would be a much easier replacement and much more useful to me. And I'm sure anybody else who has these would say the same thing. Then also my next recommendation or note is already been incorporated by Vera, and that is to come up with these agendas, but rather than being a specific year, they actually are undated. So you get the same beautiful type agendas, but you can buy them your favorite pattern and then use them down the road at any time. So that is a great new step that they've taken to build in some longevity and use for us. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, please do comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And enjoy your Vera. Have a great day.